Diet Coke. Got my water. Hashtag balance. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Alex. I would really love it if you would subscribe. I have a little red button right here. You can click it and be subscribed to my channel. So I make new videos every single week, and this one is really special because my husband Michael and I just moved into our new house. So we bought our first house, and if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, we lived in Nashville for just about 2 years and we loved it there, but we really missed our family, so we moved back home. We moved to Michigan and we're so glad to be near them. And I thought I wanted to catch you guys up on the whole process and what moving was like, and I thought what a better way to do that than with a Q&A too. So I just posted a photo on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me questions. 200 questions, so let's get going. Let me go to the top. Okay, first question is from Fitness Goals. Where and why did you move? So like I said, we moved to Michigan. We just really wanted to be closer to our family, but we love Nashville so much and we're gonna go back and visit all the time. We have our friends Mallory and Kyle there. We just work with a lot of people there. So we're gonna go back and visit all the time and we'll vlog every single time we go back. Tavia FC, congratulations on getting your home. Thank you, we're so excited. It was such a process. And she says, do you think you will get another dog? Probably not. I would love to have another dog and love to have a little puppy, but it's just so much work and I feel like I need to give more attention to Colby already as it is. Maybe you'll insert a picture of Colby right here so you guys can see how cute he is. But I just think it'd be too much work. But I really, on the way here, it was like a 10-hour drive and I was just sitting in the car thinking, I really want a puppy, so who should I get a puppy for? And I think I'm just gonna get my sister a puppy so I can just play with her puppy. Don't you think?
We're not buying someone a puppy.
I want to play with a puppy, but I don't want the puppy. Same thing with the baby. I just want to kiss and hug a baby, but I don't want my own baby yet. E.TV, where do you see your channel and your personal life in 5 years? That's a good question. And to be honest, I don't like to really think that far in advance just because I like to live in the moment. And I feel like sometimes if you think that far in advance, you can get scared or nervous or try to plan so much. And life never goes according to plan. You just kind of have to live in the moment and do what you think is right at that time. So I mean, I just see myself still making videos, still maybe living in this house probably, just loving on Colby and Michael. That's just what I see. Just kind of similar to what it is now. In 5 years though, maybe I'll probably be ready to have a baby in 5 years. I feel like that's a good time. Do you think?
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a really good question. This is a fun one. What's your name? Tati? She wants to know, what is your biggest beauty-related regret? I have a lot of them. I have gone through so many phases when it comes to hair and makeup that just do not look good. When I was in hair school, I had my hair so short that the back of it was shaved. It was shaved. Oh my god, do you remember that? Yeah. It was so short and I had side bangs and it just was not a good look. I've had my eyebrows so thin, and a lot of you guys ask how to get your eyebrows to grow back. I don't know how mine grew back, but luckily they did because they were so thin for so long. I would always wear purple lipstick. I thought it looked good. It didn't look good.
I got one.
What?
When you fake draw moles.
Oh, I would put moles on with black eyeliner where I had it zipped. That wasn't a good look. Just stupid things that I would do all the time. Next question. Will you be doing a house tour eventually? Yes, I already filmed it. I filmed an empty house tour right when we got here. I didn't let anybody even take one box in here because I wanted to film it. So I filmed that. We just gotta edit it and put it up very soon. And then I want to do a whole series and show kind of how I decorate every single room, the changes that we make, because our last place we were renting it, so we obviously couldn't make any real changes, but this place we can put in new flooring, we can do whatever because we own it. So I'm really excited about it, all the things I have in my head.
I'm loving your background goals.
I'm trying to get to the juicy questions.
I'm sure there's a question about a baby.
All the questions are about a baby. I'm not having no baby. Food baby. That's all I have. And I have a little red-haired baby, a little red-haired furry one. This is a good question that I get all the time from Taylor Sarah. What do you ask for when you get your hair colored? So I know that's something that's difficult for a lot of people. For me, I am a licensed hairstylist and I worked in a salon for a long time, so I feel like I kind of am able to explain myself maybe a little better than the average person. But my best recommendation for you would be to show your hairstylist a picture, because that's the only way you're really going to get your point across clearly, because everyone has something different in their mind of what they think something looks like. So to you, like 3 inches off might actually be 1 inch, and to your stylist it's 4 inches. You know what I mean? So just show pictures or show video. If you want my same color, just show them my Instagram, or even better, just go to Sam. She's awesome, the girl that does my hair. Sam Glam, you can find her on Instagram. She is in Nashville, she's in Detroit, and she's in LA. So she's like all over the place, and you guys should check her out. She's awesome. What's your biggest mistake that you don't regret? If it was a mistake, then you would regret it.
No regrets.
No regrets? Okay, so this question is from Lauren. What have you learned in your first year of marriage, and how do you feel your relationship has changed and or stayed the same? So Michael and I are actually going to have our 1-year anniversary this month in 20 days. It's June 1st when I'm filming this. He just blew a kiss to me. Are you excited?
Yeah.
What do you think we've learned? Patience.
That's what I was going to say, actually.
Yeah, patience. Because I feel like, I know a lot of you guys already know this, but Michael had a regular job, and I did too. And then we both started doing YouTube. I did it for a while by myself first, and then Michael started doing it with me. So we worked together full time, all day, every day. And then of course we obviously lived together. We worked from home. So it was a challenge living in like a small apartment that was our office and also our home, and being together all the time. But I think that it just has, like Michael said, taught us patience and just taught us to be, what would you say? Like more forgiving of each other?
Yeah, definitely.
Monica wants to know my diet and exercise routine. It's non-existent at the moment. So this is a really good question from Susan. Would you still recommend to start a YouTube channel today, even though there's so many already out there that are like really established and big? And I would recommend it if you're doing it for the right reasons. I feel like that sounds like The Bachelor. You're not on it for the right reasons. But you know what I mean? Like you have to just do it because you love it and because you feel like you have a voice and you feel like you have something to share, something knowledgeable that other people might want to see, or just entertain people. And if you do it for those reasons, then I think you're going to have success with it. And success might not mean tons of viewers or being able to do it full time, but just success as in something you're proud of, a hobby that you love doing. If you look at it that way, it's just going to be so much better for you. I think if someone goes into it thinking it's going to be a job, it's going to be a lot harder. You're going to be really impatient, and you're going to just be, what's the word? Like feel like you're feeling over and over again, because you can't like make someone watch your video or make someone like you. You just have to keep doing what you're doing and hope people like it. So if you're doing it because you love it and you feel like you have something to share, then absolutely do it. It's so much fun. And when I first started, it was just a hobby for me. I had friends kind of like encouraging me, and I just really wanted to try something new. I'd been watching videos for a long time, and I just wanted to do it for fun. And here I am 5 years later, and it's my full-time job, and I love it so much. But I started because it was just something I wanted to do for fun. I got my hairstylist. So Bree wants to know if I have my eye on any Louis Vuitton purses or small leather goods at the moment, and yes I do, I always do. I love Louis Vuitton so much. I follow so many like Louis Vuitton lover addict things on Instagram, and it's just so fun, and I just love it so much, and I really want one of the, what's the name? The Damier Azur print with the light pink on the inside. I love that. I want one of those so bad, and I was kind of thinking about getting one when I was in Vegas, and then I thought maybe I'd get one when I was in California. But lately I just feel like I want to spend my money on my house and like doing things in here that I really want to do, and like on furniture and stuff. So yes, I want one, but I'm probably not going to be getting one anytime soon. But then again, I could go get one next week. I don't know. One more Louis Vuitton question. This one is from Lizzie. Is it worth it getting the Neverfull, or should I get a different bag? Get the Neverfull. It is awesome. I love it. If you only are planning on getting like one designer bag, like for life, get the Neverfull. Hands down, it's the best because it's never full. It's easy to carry. It doesn't get heavy. Like some bags have so much hardware on them that before you even put anything in there, they're so heavy. The Neverfull is very light, great for traveling, great for busy days, great for work, great for school, like anything. You need it in any color. I love it. I'm trying to get my sister to get one. So this question is from Eden Buck. Do you ever still do makeup professionally, and would you travel to do a bridal party? I don't anymore, and I loved it. I loved doing weddings all the time. I did that for a long time. But now all of my clients, I give them to my sister, and then existing clients she's already had. So she does all the weddings that I get like offered to do, I give them to her because she does a really great job. So if you guys are in Michigan and want her to do your makeup, just let her know. You can follow her on Instagram, but she does a great job. I don't do it anymore just because a lot of times with work, I'll get like a travel opportunity. And if I already had someone's wedding, I would feel terrible about having to cancel either or. So I just don't do it at all anymore to save everybody stress, because I know how important that would be to like have your makeup artist cancel on you. Like, ooh, I would never do that. So that's why I don't do it anymore. This question is from Kristen Garcia. How was your experience working at Ulta? I loved working there. I worked there for 3 years and I loved every second of it. Of course it was work and it wasn't always like a fun, amazing job, you know, and like you're mopping the floor sometimes. But overall, I absolutely loved it. I had so much fun. I was a prestige manager there, so I managed all like the high-end brands and all the makeup artists and all the estheticians and stuff like that. And it was just so much fun. I met a lot of great people and I just really loved all of my clients and all the people that I would work with and everything. So I overall loved it. So Urban City Mother, she said she's a new YouTuber and she wants to know, how do you deal with haters or people in your life who don't understand that this is a job? I guess, who cares? If someone comes to me and they don't understand it, then that's fine. There's no big deal. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not gonna understand every job. Michael and I were actually just saying this yesterday, like, not everyone's gonna like every single one of my videos, and that's okay, because I don't wanna have to like every single one of everybody else's videos too, you know what I mean? Like, people like different things for a reason, and that's why there are so many different channels on YouTube for people that like different things. So there's nothing wrong with someone not liking something that I do. You know, just, you're not ever gonna please everybody. So as far as haters go, I would just brush it off, move on. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, some people just aren't gonna like what you put out there, and that's okay. And I think sometimes it's hard to be okay with that because you can get defensive and you wanna just defend yourself. But the best thing to do is just ignore it, and I like to delete it and just move on, because why should I let it have an effect on me? Next question. We admire both of you for having a great work ethic and keeping your goals in focus. Thank you so much. Being homeowners was one of your goals. Can you explain when and how you started the process of buying a new home? So Michael and I knew when we signed our lease for our place in Nashville that we had 18 months. So we signed an 18-month lease, and we knew after that we'd want to buy a house. So we just try to save as much money as we can. But one thing that really helps me is I have like a finance guy that helps me or whatever, and he helps me get like savings accounts. But every month he just automatically takes money out of my bank account and puts it into my savings, and I don't even realize it's coming out. I don't even know that I had that money in there to begin with. So every single month automatically he's putting a certain chunk towards my savings accounts, and it's getting spread out over my savings account for my house and my savings account for like retirement and future and stuff. So that's what I recommend doing, is just having a certain amount that you think you could put towards savings and putting it towards that every month. And then you don't even have to think about it, and you just all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I saved that much and I didn't even do anything. That was awesome. So, okay, next question is from, you always seem happy and confident. How do you achieve that? Thank you. That's a really nice compliment. For me, I just think it's come over time and just when you get older. And also I think a lot of it is just like that I'm my own boss, and so I have to be confident and I have to know when I make decisions that I'm making the right one for myself, because I have no one like telling me what to do. So I think even just if you're not your own boss, but if you live on your own and you make your own money and stuff like that, you just kind of have to be confident because you have to be in charge of your own life. So I think it just comes with age and just figuring out who you are and what you like and what you're all about. When did you know that beauty was something you were supposed to do, and how did you go about fulfilling that purpose? I've always been interested in beauty and hair and makeup and stuff like that, and I always knew it's something I wanted to do. So that's why I went to hair school right out of high school, actually. But even then, I would always do makeup on my friends and stuff. It's just the one thing that like I felt like I was good at. You know, in school, like I wasn't good at any of the subjects. So this is what my one thing I was really good at. So I just stuck with it. And that's what I recommend you guys to do too. Just find your hobby and make your hobby your passion and make your hobby like your main focus, and then it can become your job, and it's awesome. And so yeah, that's my little advice that I'm gonna end on. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm sure it was probably a long one, so I really appreciate it. And also thank you for all the questions on Instagram. I love it when I get to interact with you guys, so I really appreciate it. And I got some cool videos coming up next week, so get ready for that. Subscribe if you're new. I will leave the little button again right here. Give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.